Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a little bit, but that does not mean I don't care about or think about you anymore. We are back today with a 2011 Cruisers 415 motor yacht. I'm very excited about this one because I know the great loopers are going to absolutely love this one. They usually come out in the fall time, usually October, November. They roam in herds, so they all come out at one time. All of you aspiring great loopers. And hey, I would like to do it too one day. And hopefully documented on this channel at some point. If you are familiar with the Sea Ray aft cabins like the 2010s and newer, then you're going to be very familiar with this style or this layout. But this is Cruisers version. So maybe Sea Ray, maybe you're not a huge fan of Sea Ray. Cruisers does give you another option with a very similar layout. This boat was built before MarineMax bought Cruisers. MarineMax did buy Cruisers in 2021. If you did not know, now you know. We're gonna start this video like we do all of them, stepping onto the swim platform. The first thing you're gonna notice, or the first thing I'm gonna point out to you, is you do have your cable master here. So this is on a winch, which makes handling these cords very easy. If you're going to be the deckhand, you're going to love that. This is where your collapsible swim ladder goes. You stow it away, keeps it out of the water. And in here, I believe this is a fish box or a cooler. Cruisers is kind of known for it, and I am right. And you obviously have another one there. Nice big storage box across the transom here with tons of room in there. And just above that is your transom shower. So if you're swimming and want to rinse off with some fresh water, you got hot and cold water up there. A little bit more storage underneath these stairs here. One of the great things about this Cruisers is it is a molded staircase going up to the sun deck. A lot of people are not big fans of ladders going up and down to the swim platform. Maybe you got some mobility issues. These molded in stairs are highly sought after, especially with these aft cabin motor yachts, because the sun deck is so high up and off the water. You do have to find a good way to get up here. Anyways, moving into the boat, nice large sun deck, plenty of seating and entertaining area. Single seat here with a subwoofer, kind of spinning it around backwards. Outdoor kitchen, wet bar area, stainless steel sink, nice deep, or stainless steel faucet, nice deep sink. Down below, we have your outdoor refrigerator or ice maker. It's both. Next to that, we have some under-sink storage and some access to the plumbing under there. Moving down the starboard side, bench seat that you can fit 2 or 3 people there. And then these 2 tables here are actually on individual pedestals. So if you wanted more space, maybe you just need 1 table and more space, you can do that. You do have that option, which is pretty thoughtful. And then some rear face bench seating here that you can fit 2 people there. Walk arounds on both sides of the sun deck. One of the things I love about these aft cabins is these doors kind of just invite you to go out onto the bow, which is an absolutely fantastic entertaining space. You have some courtesy lights walking up forward, as well as a waste pump out here, diesel fill up. Wide walkway, easy to get up. You never feel like you're going to fall off. Bow rail is nice and tall and sturdy. You have some more, you have your water fill up here and your another waste pump out here. And panning up so you can see the amount of space up here. Like I said, this is a great entertaining space. If you're watching this video, you already have the vision. You kind of already know what you're planning on doing up here. Rod holder, fender storage, obviously your bow pads, escape hatch, anchor. This is access to your anchor locker and your windlass there, and there's your winch handle. And foot switches for your windlass. So operating it is gonna be nice and easy. You won't have any problems. Controllable spotlight. And let me turn around here at the bow so you get a good idea of the amount of space on here, a good idea of the lines while you're on the boat. All right, and we're just going to follow the lines of the boat. Kind of wraps back around, walkways on both sides, so all the cleats are easily accessible. Another diesel fill up there. And we are back into the sun deck, and let's walk around up into the helm. Sun bench here, so your co-captain can lounge, hang out, and the captain is not going to be super lonely. Obviously, that is a door down into the cabin. Panning up so you can get a good view of what it's like up here at the helm. It is nice and toasty today, but luckily this boat does have Helm AC, so your intake is here, then you have vents and another vent over there. All right, let's move up to the helm. Obviously, you have your compass, RPM gauges, rudder indicator. Penta electric readout here. Does have the Volvo Penta D6s. Garmin display here. This is an older model, but he does have a newer model, basically a brand new model right here. Trim tabs, spotlight control, obviously it is all in one over here. Garmin autopilot, start stop switches, bow thruster, stereo controls, and then Cruisers puts all of your buttons and switches over here. I think you can read them all. I'll hold it here for a second. And moving on from the helm, it is 4 steps down into the cabin, and I absolutely love the contrast of the light upholstery with the cherry wood in here. I think it looks absolutely fantastic, very luxurious. Windows all the way around. You have panoramic views down here, as well as 2 tiered windows, so when you're sitting down at the couch or the dinette over there, you can actually see out windows, which is a lot nicer than most of you might know. Just looking straight aft here, obviously these are your stairs to go down, cabin door here. I closed it so the light is not wreaking havoc on the camera, but I did want to point out you have your sliding screen door here, so if you want to have the door open and let some fresh air in and out, but no bugs, you do have that option. Moving into the galley, we have a nice, somebody once left a comment when I asked what size refrigerator this is, and they said apartment size refrigerator. I don't know, I've rented a few apartments, all of them had full-size refrigerators. Let me know what you think. And then we have a TV up above, which is on a panel here, so if you did need to get to the backside, remount it, adjust the wiring, whatever, it's all there. And you do have your VHF radio, DVD player, and DirecTV satellite box. Stainless steel convection oven with a little bit of storage up above, as well as your GFI reset switch there. GFI plug, obviously tons of cabinetry, lots of storage here in this galley, especially for a galley this size. It is perfect one-man galley, everything is within reach. Plenty of storage there for all of your food, and then you have your 2-burner stovetop here with a little bit of additional storage right here. Put some nice plates that are easy to grab, or maybe some cups, anything that's easy to grab while you're here. Stainless steel faucet and a deep stainless steel sink. Very nice, love to see it. Kind of a nice brownish gray countertop. 2 plugs here and here for your blender and your ice maker, maybe. And then last but not least, up in the overhead, you have a little bit of additional cabinetry. Nice little pass through here to the dinette, so if you have anybody, it's nice and easy to serve your food up. Let's walk around and take a look. Once again, premium upholstery, soft to the touch, feels great, looks great. Plenty of storage underneath, as well as storage on this side. And quick note here, I do not think that this drops down into a dinette. However, you do have an L-shaped couch here, so you could obviously sleep somebody here, or maybe a kid there. I thought this was a pull-out couch, however, you have the air conditioning under here, and these are actually, let me show you, recliners. Okay, we did skip over the crew quarters or guest quarters, kind of the day area. So it is 2 steps down. One of the things I do like about this aft cabin and the way it's set up is the galley, the dinette, and the salon. All of the entertaining area is all going to be on one level. And then when you go up to the bridge, it's all kind of one level as well. Now, you do have your toilet here, obviously, nice tile floors. The gray countertops continue stainless steel sink, stainless steel faucet, medicine cabinet style storage behind. I did get a new camera. I don't think this is gonna be my permanent setup, but I did want to try it out for this video. Let me know what you think about it down below. If it's a noticeable difference, a meaningful difference. If I shouldn't use it, let me know. Anyways, that is your day head, strictly toilet area. I know you might seem a little disappointed, not even a wet head, but the tour is not over. Some shelf space here. You could use it as a pantry, but it is a little bit far from the galley. Maybe some things that, some long-term storage, nothing that you're gonna need on hand, and then some additional storage down below. Obviously, put whatever you want in there. It's your boat. You're the captain now. Moving forward into the V-berth island bed, so you're not crawling over each other. It is nice and tall, so you do feel nice and proud while you're up there. Drawers underneath. It would not be an island bed if it did not have drawers. And look at all of those fuel filters and spare parts. They do come with the boat. Come see me. Buy it. And more spare parts, belts, hoses, clamps. But it could be your skivvies. Additional storage along the top of the forward V-berth. Steps on each side, so it's easy getting it in and out of the bed. Flat screen TV mounted on the wall here. DVD player, so you can watch your favorite version of Titanic on your boat or your guests. You can play Titanic for your guests. And then you do have audio level here, which is nice and easy to get to. Hanging locker here with a fire extinguisher inside. And I know the head did not have a shower. It wasn't even a wet head. But you do have a full shower on this side of the boat, inside of the guest quarters. So nice big shower. You do have a stainless steel faucet. He's got a dehumidifier running in here, and he just drains to the sump pumps it out. You get it. Window inside the shower in case it gets hot and steamy in there. And then obviously a door over to the head. You can go through here and you're right back out into the salon. The last thing to really show on this boat is going to be the master stateroom, the owner's suite, the VIP suite. And as we're moving back there, let me move my sunglasses. You know, one time I got a comment that said, dude, what's with the sunglasses? What do you mean? It's sunny outside. Is a guy not allowed to wear sunglasses these days? All right, here is your panel. It is quite large. It's got breakers for everything. And kind of just scan over it here. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about any of this stuff. And I'll refer you to an expert. And if you're curious, generator start stop switch. You do need the generator anytime you want air conditioning when you're not connected to the boat. Not everybody knows that. You know, people are going to be down in the comments saying, who doesn't know that? Not everybody knows that. This boat does have a carpet saver all the way throughout, a nice carpet runner all the way throughout. So the carpet is in great shape. There is engine access here. I will show that at the very end of the video. But a couple steps down into the master stateroom, the owner suite, the VIP suite, and it is very moody in here. Let me tell you. This is a big bed. I'm not going to say the size. Yeah, people get upset when I talk about mattress sizes too. So, you know, it's a big bed, big enough to fit 2 people. Nice soft headboard 3 if you're feeling it. Anyways, porthole windows here. Get some nice natural lighting in. Cabinetry space all throughout. And something you are going to notice on this cruisers is there is no shortage of space. You have another hanging locker, or no shortage of storage is what I meant to say. Cedar lined locker here. I mean, huge hanging locker. Cabinets and drawers all across the bottom. All the room for your clothes. Except, you know, I did have somebody tell me they were going to live on a boat, but there wasn't enough room because they had 178 pairs of shoes. Some light switches here for your reading lights, audio level to control the TV noise from your bed. Don't even have to look for the remote. If you're like me, I lose the remote all the time. My kids do, my wife does. It's gone. Doesn't matter. We don't need to point fingers. It just gets lost. Anyways, looking forward at the entertainment center, you have your flat screen TV here with plenty of drawers and storage underneath, as well as a nice vanity mirror here with some storage behind here, DVD player. There's your remote controls if you don't want to use the switch that never moves and will never get lost. Surround sound speakers, and we're going to flip around to the starboard side of the VIP stateroom, the master stateroom, the captain stateroom. Nice large shelves here, some cabinetry and drawers. What's under here? Nice deep, I can't, let me get a flashlight. Nice deep storage here. Hopefully that gives you a good idea. Moving up, this boat does have one last surprise. You do have a washer and dryer right next to your bed. So you can take the clothes out of the dryer and plop them right there on your bed. Anybody? Just me. All right, moving up, some additional storage overhead and storage. You get it, plenty of storage, reading lights as well as plugs. And let's move in to the VIP head, the private head, stainless steel sink, beautiful cherry wood, your toilet, obviously access to the plumbing and storage underneath your sink. Porthole windows, 2 of them to allow some fresh air in here. Medicine cabinet style storage overhead. Here and here. And last but not least, a full stand-up shower with its own shower stall. So you can completely close this off. Nice little ledge, put your shampoos, towel holder, adjustable faucet. Like I said, this boat has everything you are gonna need to hit the Great Loop. So if that is you, come buy this boat today. I did say I would show you the engine room, so let me turn the camera off. And so there you have it. This is the engine room, your pair of Volvo Penta D6s, as well as your big, giant Cummins Onion generator. You're looking at it upside down? Is that upside down for you? You get the idea. Let me know in the comments down below what I missed. If you would like more information, there is a link in the description down below that you can click on for the full ad, and it will have everything you want to know. And if it does not, pick up the phone and give us a call. I'll see you in the next one.